Rocky Trail Racers, this is your rider brief for Rocky Trail Academy, Brisbane 2026. That's right, we're coming back to the wonderful trails that are Mount Cotton. We can't wait to see you all on Friday. We're going to cover off a few things. We're going to talk about the event hub, we'll talk about the trails that are being used, and we'll talk about the weather and a few other things. Let's start with the event hub. It's in the Kringle Scouts area near Rob's Kitchen. Follow the instructions of the marshals as they're going to get you in. If you are coming in a bus, you park up the top, disgorge and get your kids down to us at the bottom. If you are worried about your vehicle, I tested the road today, it's fine, but if you've got a particularly low two-wheel drive, maybe it's a good idea just to park at the top of the hill and walk on down, park with buses. So it's a one-way road until after 9 o'clock. So if you're just dropping off, you drop off where the buses are turning around at the top of the hill there, and your kid can come in, walk his way in or ride his bike in, all good. So if you're not dropping off and you do drive all the way in, then you have to stay in until after 9 o'clock, because it will be just too difficult to get you out on that one. Basically, it's a one-way road. It's going to be unreal. In the event hub, we're going to have the Moreton Bay College's barbecue, of course, be running out of Rob's Kitchen. Registration will be there. We will have a coffee van of wonderful Colorado coffee, best coffee in the world. Can't wait to see them. There'll be some mutual support brought to you by Bay Cycles, Sam at Bay Cycles. That's pretty much the event hub. It's same as always. Follow the instructions of marshals to get parked and set up properly. Let's talk about the tracks. So we've got the same 3 tracks as we usually have. The Shimano track will start from the top of the hill, run down Escalade, and then cross the road and into Powerful Owl. There is a couple of there's been some queries about how sharp the new work on Powerful Owl is. It's fine, but first run down, please take it easy and just know the track before you smash it. The second track, which is our bomber track, is Shenanigans. Now, there was some conversation about Shenanigans being too hard as well. It's certainly right on the edge of what we want for Academy, but it's fine. It's a blue track, of course. The little gorge there is actually riding pretty well. I rode it today in quite heavy rain, and it was riding really well. It's not too slippery, so that's great. The trails I've ridden since the rain, so they're all okay. And yeah, you take it easy again the first run down, just learn the track, learn what the conditions are, and then before you can go on the race on it. Then the third track is, of course, our Sendy track, and that is the Cotton Canyon #1. It rolls around and has a little bit of climbing and pedally stuff. It was the hardest track today because the logs were wet. If it's going to be dry on Friday, then it's going to be great fun. But again, take it easy, just know the conditions before you go and race them. Let's talk about the weather. There are showers around. Now, last night we had a report of 30 mils. There's quite a bit of water around. I did some puddle draining today, rode around there in a shower. We think that most of the showers will clear Thursday and then be fine, mostly fine for Friday. Obviously come prepared, so it means bringing wet weather gear and bringing a marquee to stand under if you do get, if it does start raining. And get your bikes ready for potentially a wet day. We want to shout out to a couple of our sponsors, and this time Sendy, of course, the vouchers have always provided us. They're fantastic to work with. They're lovely people. Make sure you spend your Sendy vouchers. This time around, laser helmets have jumped on board, and we're going to give a giveaway to some of the schools for a new laser helmet. Can't wait to see you. It's going to be amazing. And this is also a part of the Redlands Adventure-thon. Redlands Shire has jumped on board and is supporting Rocky Trail as part of our Redlands Rumble. We've got a fantastic day of Academy racing, followed by Superflow racing for the weekend. So big shout out to Redlands Council.